So, Welsh cakes. First up, add some plain flour. Add some vegan-friendly white sugar. Add some vegan margarine or butter. Next, add a good pinch of cinnamon and a pinch of nutmeg. To help the Welsh cakes rise, add some baking powder. I'm going to go down the traditional route and add some dried raisins or sultanas. Pulse the mix until it starts to come together to form one ball of dough. You may need to stop the blender and use a spatula to help the mix out. If your mix is on the dry side, add a touch of milk. Turn the mix out onto your work surface. Using your hands, form the mix into a dough. If it still feels too dry, just add a touch more milk. Knead the dough for a few minutes. So with a little bit of kneading, we've now got this into a beautiful ball of dough. I recommend wrapping this in cling film and putting it in the fridge to rest for a little bit and just firm up slightly. Lightly flour your surface and roll out half of the dough. It's easier rolling it out in small quantities. So I'm just finishing rolling this now, and as you can see, it's about 10 mil maybe thick. About that high is what you want. They're going to rise up in the pan anyway. So now just get a pastry cutter and cut them into discs. So I have some lovely Welsh cakes cut here. I'm going to preheat my pans behind me and get these cooking. Preheat some pans over a mild heat. Add a touch of oil and rub it into the pan using some kitchen paper. You don't want any excess oil. When the pan is hot, add the Welsh cakes. So the most important thing when making Welsh cakes is that your pan shouldn't be too hot. If it's too hot, you're just going to burn the outside and the middle will be raw. It'll be horrible. Have the pans really low and just let them cook through slowly. And once they're golden on the other side, that should take about 3 to 4 minutes, I'll flip them over and get it golden on the other side. And that will cook them right through to the center. So this is the perfect color. This pan is really helping me. The pan at the back isn't too good, but this pan, that color, that light golden color is absolutely beautiful. So I'm gonna get the same on the other side and let it cook through right to the center. As you can see, they've risen slightly, which means they're cooking right in the middle. When the Welsh cakes are golden, remove them from the pan and coat them in some sugar. So here's my little glorious cakes of the Welsh people. I'm going to plate them up now, and I just can't wait. These just remind me of home. They're everywhere in Cardiff, where I'm from, in the market. You can smell them as you walk through the market. It's just amazing. So I'm just going to garnish these now with some strawberries. And if you want, you can garnish them with whipped cream. It's not traditional, but I put that in my book because I thought, why not make it more of a dessert than it is? So there is some beautiful Welsh cakes, and just to let you know, the mix that I made in the video will make 14 or so Welsh cakes. I've just done this amount for now. Let's serve these up, and I'm going to give everything I've made today a quick taste. How beautiful does that look? Really nice and sort of crispy on the outside, and the perfect texture inside. Just my favourite thing in the world. Diolch, goodbye.